Hey Wildcats, I'm Mrs. Reynoso. I'm one of the counselors here at West Ranch, and I'm here to talk to you about an amazing web-based program that we have available to you called Naviance. So before we jump too far into it, I'm going to show you how to log in. So you're going to start right here at the West Ranch homepage. So you just go to westranchhighschool.com and you're going to go ahead and you're going to hover right over counseling, and a drop-down menu will appear. And go ahead and click on Naviance there, and it is going to bring you to our Naviance webpage. And so this is a great springboard for you to access kind of all the information you need in order to log in, complete assignments, and to access Naviance all around. So Naviance, as I mentioned, is a web-based program, and the purpose of it is to make sure that you are kind of prepared to go out into the real world. And so what we want to do is to help you narrow down what your likes are, what your dislikes are, your strengths, your weaknesses, and hopefully connect you to possible careers and colleges after you leave at West Ranch High School. So each semester we are going to ask you to complete an assignment. That assignment could be given to you in the classroom, like this one, or we could email a task for you to complete. It's very important that you complete these assignments. They are mandatory assignments, and this gives you a breakdown of when you are expected to complete each assignment each year at West Ranch. You'll also be able to go ahead and access any of the video lessons that we have ready for you, so you don't feel like you are left behind in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to jump right on in and have you log into Naviance, because today we're going to give you your very first Naviance assignment. So remember, if you aren't familiar with it, your login is going to be your 8-digit student ID number, and your password is your 6-digit birth date, unless you changed it. If you did change it, don't worry about that. You can go ahead and click on Forgot My Password, and you can reset it. We prefer that you leave it as your birth date because it's easy to remember, so that you don't forget when we ask you to do it in the classroom. So go ahead and put in your student ID number and your 6-digit birth date, and you're going to hit log on. This is going to bring you to the main kind of springboard page, we'll call it, for Naviance. It looks a little different. If you've seen it before, they've changed it up, gave it a little facelift. But today what we're going to do is to give you your very first assignment as 9th graders, and we're going to have you complete something called the Cluster Finder. So in order to do that, you're going to access one of these tabs right here at the top. So you can go ahead and click on About Me, and it's going to give you a drop-down menu, and you're going to go right down here to My Assessments. My Assessments is going to be kind of the primary holder of many of the assessments we're going to give you throughout high school. So you go ahead and click on that, and you'll see right here, Career Cluster Finder. Go ahead and click on that. This is going to bring you to your very first assessment, like I said, at West Ranch. And what we want to do is to take a look at what are some possible careers that you can think of. So that we're calling them career clusters, because it's all different things you can do under the same umbrella of a job, and match your interests and your personal qualities. So in order to do that, this program is going to ask you a series of questions. Not complicated questions. You can't get anything wrong on here as long as you answer the questions honestly. So it's going to ask you things you like or you don't like. So it's going to reference activities. It's going to reference personal qualities that you may have that describe you, as well as school subjects. And then it's going to give you results, and it's going to give you your top 3 career clusters that you may want to think about. So you just go ahead and click on Start, and that's it. So you are going to go through and you are going to click what you like. If you don't like it, you leave it totally blank. So do I like learning how things grow and stay alive? Sure, sounds pretty interesting to me. Do I like protecting the environment? That sounds good to me. And you keep on going, answering if I like something or I don't like something. Do I like performing creative artistic activities? Me, not so much. I'm a little on the shy side. So I wouldn't click that one. And then you're going to hit continue, and it's going to continue to lead you through a series of questions. So once you're done, you're going to get to step 3, view your results. So I'm going to fast forward and show you my results. So you're going to find here, for me, I have my top 3 clusters: education and training, law, public safety, and corrections, which is kind of weird. Never really thought about going into law enforcement, as well as health science. But if those sound pretty good to you, you can go ahead and click on favorites. Well, actually, maybe law, not so much my favorite. But the cool thing is it's going to give you the breakdown of your ranking of all of the clusters. So it's going to show, based on how you answer the questions, what percentage it was of areas that look like you might be interested in. Survey selections, it's going to show the activities you liked, your personal qualities, a breakdown of those, as well as school subjects that you might be interested in and have a strength in as well. So here you can go ahead and click on education and training, and what we want you to do is to explore these a little bit more. And it's going to give you an overview of what that particular career cluster looks like. And it's going to give you the employment outlook, the plan of study, and so on, and some possible related occupations. So pretty straightforward, and give you all the different things you might be thinking about doing. So we just want you to get started and take a look at some careers that might be interesting to you. If it looks good, you can mark it as your favorite. Now, I will warn you, some of the different browsers will show this favorite mark and some won't. Safari has a hard time with it. Chrome and Firefox seem to be doing okay. So if certain things and features don't show up like the favorites, it might have to do with the web browser. So you can always try a different web browser there. So go ahead and get this completed. Your teacher will give you your due date, and enjoy. Have a good day. Thanks.